A Kingston teacher won't let the music die. Longtime music teacher Vicki Johnson loved her job teaching music to children in the town's schools. So when funding for the arts was reduced, Vicki just couldn't let the music end. She now offers music lessons through the town's recreation department. PACTV Community News met up with Vicki to learn more about her and her program to teach music to Kingston's children.
This program has really become a community-based music program. It started out the rec department being nice enough to sponsor it. The problem was, with it not being in the school system, we really wanted it to be available for all children. And a wonderful citizen in Kingston, Deborah Keating, came up with a scholarship program for us for children who can't afford to pay the tuition. The Richard T. Keating Scholarship Fund is in memory of her late husband, who loved children, loved music, and she has been providing scholarships since we started. I've been doing this for about 4 years, and I started it when the Kingston Public Schools cut the instrumental music program from the budget, and I was out of a job, and I had a lot of students who were very disappointed because they had just discovered the joy of music and they wanted to continue playing. It was no longer accessible to them, and so I started the program after school. The Kingston Recreation Department was kind enough to sponsor it, and that's how we got started. So we started with about 25 students, and now in the 4th year it's grown to over 90. Some children are actually taking 2 instrument lessons. I teach flute, clarinet, saxophone, trumpet, trombone, drum, and keyboard. And a lot of the students start in the 3rd grade with keyboard, and I had figured that in 4th grade, when I offered the band instruments, they would switch to the band instruments. But this year I have a lot of kids who are continuing to play the keyboard, and then they've added a band instrument so that they can play and enjoy the band too. I'm often asked, why is music important for child development? And there are just so many reasons. I do like to say the musical reason first. It's just good for the soul, and anyone who enjoys music knows that. But if you're able to participate in making music, it's that much better. But then there are so many other things too. When you get on a stage, you're a little nervous and you've prepared a song, you've worked really hard, and then you succeed and you hear the applause and your parents are happy for you. There's a tremendous amount of self-confidence that develops, poise. It's an empowering feeling that is wonderful for children. It's a way of expressing themselves. Then there are the academic connections. There are so many studies that show, if you listen to Mozart, you're going to improve your IQ and all of that. But what it is really is when you are studying an instrument, you need discipline. And there are goals, step by step. You learn something at your lesson, you go home and practice it. That's self-management of your own time. All of these skills develop your academic abilities too, and children put the same efforts, and they've learned just how to learn. Then they do that with their schoolwork too. There's a connection to literacy and math. There have been many studies recently to show that music is great in studying because it hits different parts of the brain. This is the newest research by neuroscientists that show it's really extremely important for children from birth to be involved in music making, and this will help them all throughout their academic life. This is actually my 40th year as a music teacher. And when I was in college at Boston University as a music major, I decided I love children, I love music. What a wonderful thing it would be to share my love and maybe inspire other children to enjoy music the way I have all my life. And I've been doing that for 40 years, and I'm not done yet. I still enjoy it, and I love to watch children just have that spark and enjoy the joy of music.